Did you know that today's show is brought to you by DraftKings? You know, the leaders, in terms of being safe, secure, and reliable. When you talk about sports betting, the sportsbook game, they are numero uno. Okay. But more importantly, Deke, we know that football season is here, whether we're talking college or professionally, and there's always action, man. There's always upsets happening, but there's also, people covering and all that good stuff. So what better way to, watch some of that and to feel a part of some of that than to put in a little, moolah on the line. But we got something dope for all those first time people, because we all had to start out at some point in time hopping into the sports betting game. So with that being the case, for all the first timers out there, when you download that DraftKings Sportsbook app, make sure you use the promo code MOATS. So when you do that, Deke, all they got to do is this, man. Use the promo code MOATS. They're going to put $5 down on whatever their first bet is, right? Whatever that first one is. But then as soon as you do that, you're getting $200 in free bets. $200 in free bets. That's essentially free money, man.
Sounds like an amazing deal.
I mean, dude, how can you not like that? You're going to be winning because you're going to be winning or having a chance to win. And then you're going to spin the block and have a chance to win some more. To me, man, that sounds like a win-win to me. Mm-hmm. Sounds like a good situation. Okay. So with that being said, man, you definitely want to check them out. Download the app, but more importantly, use that promo code NDEEK. I would be remiss. I would. If I didn't talk about the other side of this thing, Deke. Because we know not everybody can just have a good time. Some people overdo it. Mm-hmm. Not everybody can weather the bad times.
It's all about balance.
You got to have that balance, right? The circle of life, some people might call it. Okay? But either way, if you or someone you know has a gambling problem, they might need crisis counseling or referral services. You see us a number right there for my New Yorkers that you can call or you can text. But for the rest of y'all, it's a little number you can dial. And it's 1-800-GAMBLER. You see my sweatshirt I have on today? You see this? I don't know if you noticed. It says James Madison up there.
President, right?
Yeah, or a university, Either way, however we want to word it. But this sweatshirt, it says James Madison, and they happen to have a game this weekend.
Coming up?
No, it just happened, actually. Yeah. A lot of people were saying that this was supposed to be like the big test.
Yeah.
Supposed to be a test. Because, I'm trying to think. We won the first, week 1, Middle Tennessee State. You might have heard of them. They had a big win this weekend
I've never heard
as
of
well.
them, I'll be honest.
Yeah, they beat one of your ACC teams, actually.
Really?
Miami. You ain't got many ACC teams that's ranked.
Is that the team that beat Miami this week? I kept seeing it on the bottom ticker. Miami's losing
team,
it. I was getting pissed.
Listen.
Because I need Miami to be higher ranked whenever Pitt plays.
The team that beat Miami in Miami was the team that we put 44 on, and we could have put 60 on. And when I came in here after I called that game, what did I say? I said, bro, I really don't know how good we are because I thought that was going to be a test, and it really wasn't. The second week, we played Norfolk State. We've agreed to a running clock mid-game because the score was that outlandish. So once again, going into this weekend, I'm really like, bro, I don't know how good we truly are. We were going to face that team called App State. You might have heard of them. They beat Texas A&M, went down to the wire with UNC, was at 40 points unanswered, just came back, had the crazy Hail Mary ending versus Troy, and had college game day there and all this other stuff. Welcome in the JMU Dukes for their first official Sun Belt game. So, I did see a lot of teams getting picked to win. We weren't one of those teams. But
did anyone?
Actually, no one did. Outside of JMU fans, and even not all of them picked them to win.
On the mainstream.
Oh, no.
ESPN.
Because McAfee was the one. It was beautiful. He was a part of the college game day, and they had like all the different pictures up there of all these different people.
Wait, game day was at App State?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to explain to you, bro. This was significant.
I was watching game day. What?
Listen, everybody, everything was app, bro. Everything was. Until it wasn't. Until we had to go down there and have a little fun. Let the Duke dog go down there on that little mountain. Like I said, I only respect the Mountaineers in West Virginia. I don't respect them App State Mountaineers. Just throwing it out there, baby. But it felt great. So that's the biggest reason why I feel so nice today with my purple. Did you wear? Where's your purple at? That's purplish.
No,
That'll
purple.
work today. That's purplish. You know? Because you got to start wearing purple right now. Because it's JMU time, baby. And you know we got that dope. Hey, Deke, we actually are receiving votes for the first time in program history as a full-time FBS member. It only took us 3 weeks, but we got votes in both polls, the AP and the coaches. More votes in the coaches poll because they know what they seeing. AP was trying to hate on us, but either way, we actually got votes, man. I understand the excitement that you have been having over these past couple of years. I didn't realize it was going to be this fast for us. 3 games. Come on, man. I don't even know. I don't know how good we are. I mean, App State, everybody love App State. They supposed to be dope. Middle Tennessee, they just did what they did, and we beat both of them. Victory formation on top of that. And low key, we spotted App State 14 because we fumbled the ball twice in our own red zone. I'm just throwing that out there.
I saw the score
Okay.
on the bottom of the
I'm just saying,
ticker
Deke. I'm just saying, Deke.
throughout middle of the day Saturday.
I'm just saying, Deke. I don't know.
What 28-3?
It was 28-3 at one point, absolutely. And that was when
The
we
whole
fumbled.
Patriots Falcons score.
Literally, that was after we fumbled twice. And they had a really good drive, but 2 of them drives, it was like, bro, we fumbled on our own like 15, 20-yard line. It took them everything to get in. It wasn't even like they just scored. So even with that, in the midst of it, it was like, I still like us. But obviously, it was like, yo,
you screwed yourself over.
And it felt more like that. It was kind of like, dang, we beat ourselves more than them beating us.
Kind of like the Steelers Patriots game.
Exactly like that. Difference was, in the third quarter, we actually did start to connect more. And then after that, it was just over. They ain't really want
So
to do nothing.
your QB's better than Mitch.
Well, Todd Centejo is a really good quarterback. Shout out to the young transfer from Colorado State, which is Peasy's alma mater, But, hey, man, if down the line the Steelers are looking for a potential dual threat quarterback since Chris Oladukin is no longer on the roster, then, Todd Centejo wouldn't be a bad idea to just take a flyer on. It wouldn't hurt.
Where's he at stat-wise amongst the NCAA? Because didn't he
I have
tear it
not
up
looked.
week 1?
Yeah, he's been killing it. Yeah. The game that hurt him was last week because he only played like 2 quarters. And they just like put everybody out. Yeah.
Well, they need to start thinking about stat padding.
Is that a thing? That's the thing? Because, at JMU, we're so accustomed
I feel
to
like it's just good for the program because if you can actually get his name in the Heisman mix, dark horse for Heisman, who knows, is maybe even
see what you
someone
mean.
that gets votes, maybe
I see what
can
you
get
mean.
up to New York.
Okay.
That's big for the program.
Okay.
I got to experience it last year with Pickett.
Okay. So well, I'll send the message. I actually know some people out there. I can send that message. Hey, man, keep the young
Yeah,
boy.
if you're already talking about them receiving votes too.
Yeah, in both polls. It was a big deal. For the first time in program history as a full-time FBS participant.
Where are they at? Is it like 30 in the middle-ish range where they're receiving votes? Or are you actually really close to 25?
I didn't look that far. I'm not gonna lie. Because it's the first time I've actually having to pay attention to that poll. So it was kind of like, okay, I see we got this many votes in this poll, that many votes in that poll, and I just kind of left it at that. I haven't really looked into it because, hey, man, I figured top 25 was gonna take some time.
So App State was considered the top dog on the schedule, right?
I guess.
Who's next?
Well,
Who's the next big game?
I'd have to look. Because this is the one that everybody was hyped on, and I'm not the type of person that's going to move on from this. No, we're going to enjoy this one. I like to live in the present. I'll worry about the future later. So when Wednesday hits, then we can start talking about who they got next. But right now, we're still on the front side of this thing. Yeah, we ain't rushing that. No, baby. We worry about next week. Right now, we just knocked off App State, who everybody was, loving on. And it feels good. That's why I got the purple on. So without further ado, all my JMU fans out there, go Dukes. All right, if you don't got purple on, put that purple on. And if you're talking about Baltimore purple, don't get it confused. This is JMU purple, okay? We don't fraternize with that nasty, disgusting, underwhelming Baltimore purple, okay? Don't get it twisted. This is JMU purple. This is something we could all get behind right there. Okay, so go Dukes, okay?